Let's get started now. Check it.
In Kenya, you only rank artists according to lyricism, but it's never about that. Don't come up here telling me like, Khaligraph is better because he raps. Yes, he raps, but that's one part of the whole element of hip hop. It's a culture. It's a lot of things in one. So when you rank in the best MC in hip hop, it's always about who has the best whips, who has the best albums, who has the best endorsements, who generates the most revenue. Nowadays it's about streams as well, but we're not there in Kenya yet. So when you rank artists, you have to look at all of these things. Who's the best all-rounder to pick the best? So it's never about one thing. It's about all these things collectively. Let's talk about Octo na Khaligraph, sindio? So these guys are the biggest in Kenya right now. They're the biggest hip-hop artists in Kenya. Maybe top 10 in Africa. Let's talk about music now. The albums. Octo has 5 albums. El Clasico in 2014, LDPC in 2015, Refugenius in 2016, Next Year in 2018, Jungle Fever recently last year. Khaligraph only has 1 album. All of these albums have done a major rollout. So Octo has done 5 major rollouts in his albums. Khaligraph only has 1. He has mixtapes in between, here and there, but come on, no one ranks mixtapes. So it's all about albums. Octo is a bigger artist in that sense. He has the best albums, major rollouts in all of them. Worked with international producers. I've never seen Kali work with international producers. So let's go to awards. Both of them have been nominated in several awards. I think Khaligraph has won Sound City, he's won Afrima. But come on, no one cares about these awards. The biggest artists in Nigeria never even show up for these awards. So let's not talk about Sound City and Afrima. I'm sorry, I know Khaligraph has these awards, I recognize that. But internationally, they're not recognized. So we're not going to do that. We only recognize BET, and Grammy Awards. So when you're talking awards, it's either Grammy or BET. I think Khaligraph has been nominated for a BET award. He's never won it. Octopizzo, on the other hand, has been invited for Grammy. He's been sent a letter, he's had a Grammy invitation. He's been to the Grammy Academy. So both of them, in that sense, have been in their place, never won an award. So guess they are even in that department. So on the touring front, Khaligraph has never done a tour by himself, headlining every city, every town, most of the towns in Kenya. So you can't really put him there, but you can put Octo. Octo has had a tour in his Next Year tour, I think Level Up tour. He's had a tour. He went to Eldoret, Mombasa, Kisumu. He's the only artist who has toured, so we give him that. On the MC in front, Khaligraph is better. He has his wits. He has the best flow. He has the catchy hooks. Yeah, so he's good in that. He's a better songwriter than Octo. Octo, I think his wordplay is okay, but Khaligraph edges him in that. In the freestyle as well. He has the best freestyles. It's important to mention that Khaligraph has been battling freestyles for the longest time. So we give him MC. On the endorsement front, Khaligraph has a major endorsement. I think he has an endorsement deal with Monster right now. He has one with Coke, Odibet. He's worked with Oppo. Maybe I'm forgetting some, but those are the ones I know off the top of my head. Octo as well has endorsements. He's worked with the Ministry of Sports and Culture in his Octopizzo Foundation. He's worked with UNHCR, World Food Program, Hifadhi Africa, Danish Refugee Council, Oppo, Smirnoff, Telcom, Safaricom. Octopizzo, on the endorsement front, he has the most endorsements. Is well rounded. He has international partners. So that alone ages Khaligraph. So all these are facts. You can Google them, you can find them anywhere. Yeah. Also, with the fashion, Octo is the most fashionable. I think he's the best fashionable artist in Kenya right now. Male. He knows how to dress. I'm not gonna lie. He has his own fashion line. So on that front, he edges Khaligraph. I think both of them, when they perform together, Octo is the only one who headlines the shows. Every time he performs, I think they've performed on the Jameson Party. And he's performed on Trace Africa last year. Both shows Octo headlined. You see, you feel me? So yeah, that's just my opinion. So I'm not gonna lie. Octopizzo is the bigger artist in my eyes. He has everything all around, basically. It's like he beats him 7-1. So I know, I know it's difficult, but he's the biggest artist we've ever had in Kenya. Octopizzo.